Hello, I am Michael Faraday, and today I will be explaining and demonstrating a direct current motor, or DC motor for short. So, a DC motor is an electric motor that converts electrical energy into mechanical energy, and it works because of what is known as electromagnetism, which is the interaction of electric currents and magnetic fields. An electric current is the flow of electric charge, and a magnetic fields are lines of magnetic flux that form closed paths and exert force on charged particles. So, how does a DC motor work? Well, a magnetic field is generated when an electric current runs through a wire. Then, external magnets produce an opposing force that causes the wire and magnets to push against each other. And if the wire is coiled, the force that is produced translates to torque and the coil begins to rotate, which I will now show to you in this video clip. So these principles of magnetism and current are explained by what is known as Fleming's left-hand rule. And Fleming's left-hand rule states that a current flowing in a certain direction will cause a magnetic field to form in a perpendicular direction relative to the current, and a force that is perpendicular to both the current and magnetic field. So I have with me here a model to help demonstrate Fleming's left-hand rule. So here we have B, which is the field, and I, which is the current. And as you can see, the current is going this direction across what is the y-axis, depending on the way you have the model held. And the field is perpendicular to it. And then you have the force up here on the z-axis, which is perpendicular to both of them. So, why do we need DC motors? Well, as we've previously covered, they convert electrical energy into mechanical energy. So anything that you have that begins with electrical and you may need mechanical energy, it can help with anything that requires torque as well. And the angular velocity of the DC motor can be manipulated by the shape of the motor and the way it is configured. So if you need a machine with different speeds, then this can absolutely help with that and make machines like that. Also, as I will now show in a photo of the materials, they are relatively easy to make. Not a lot is required, and the materials required are not very difficult to find. So I'll show that now. So as you have been able to see, there are relatively few materials required, just some magnets and paper clips and the coiled wire, the resistor, and the breadboard that they're all plugged into, and of course you'll need a voltage source. So it's really not that much. I hope you all have enjoyed this presentation, and hopefully you will invest in DC motors. Thank you for your time.